Welcome back to Z Coins today. If you're into coins, history, or just looking to strike gold, or in this case, silver, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the 1980 Washington quarter, a coin that has made headlines for its fascinating history, collectible value, and jaw-dropping auction sales. Could you be holding on to a small fortune without even knowing it? Stick around to find out. The history of the Washington quarter. Before we talk specifically about the 1980 quarter, let's start with a bit of background on the Washington quarter series. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932, replacing the standing Liberty quarter. This design was created to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, and it quickly became a mainstay in American coinage. The obverse features a classic profile of Washington, designed by John Flanagan, while the reverse originally depicted an eagle perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath. By 1980, the Washington quarter had been in circulation for nearly 50 years. It was struck in vast quantities, but the coin's design remained largely unchanged, with minor tweaks to details over the decades. The 1980 quarter, minted in Denver, is particularly interesting due to its rarity in high grades, unique errors, and its surprising value in today's coin market. What makes the 1980 quarter special? You might be wondering, what's so special about the 1980 quarter? After all, it's not made of silver. Quarters produced after 1964 were struck from a copper-nickel clad composition. However, several factors make this coin highly sought after by collectors. Most 1980 quarters were heavily circulated, which means finding one in pristine condition, known as mint state (MS), is incredibly rare. Coins graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch significant sums due to their rarity. The 1980 quarter is also known for some fascinating mint errors. These include double dies, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets. Such errors add an element of uniqueness to each coin and significantly increase their value. Coins from the 1980s are gaining more attention from collectors, particularly as people seek coins from their birth years or remember these quarters from their childhood. The 1980D, with its Denver Mint mark, is a key piece for anyone completing a Washington quarter set. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1980 Washington quarter is its potential to fetch astronomical prices at auction. Let's talk about the coin that turned heads. A 1980 quarter that sold for an incredible $5.9 million. Yes, you heard that right. Nearly $6 million for a quarter. This coin achieved its record-breaking price because of its exceptional grade, rarity, and demand. It was graded MS-68, a near-perfect grade that very few coins from this era have achieved. In addition, the coin's flawless strike and impeccable luster made it a true gem among collectors. While not every 1980 quarter will bring in millions, even lower-grade coins with unique errors or exceptional appeal can sell for thousands of dollars. How to identify a valuable 1980 quarter? So, how can you tell if your 1980 quarter is worth more than 25 cents? Here are some steps. Look for the D mint mark located on the obverse of the coin, just to the right of Washington's ponytail. Coins in better condition are worth more. Look for quarters with minimal wear, sharp details, and strong luster. If your coin looks uncirculated, consider having it professionally graded. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to inspect the coin for errors. Double dies, off-center strikes, and other anomalies can add significant value. Compare your coin to auction results for similar coins. Websites like PCGS and Heritage Auctions provide detailed records of past sales. Current market value of the 1980 quarter. Now let's talk about what the 1980 quarter is worth in today's market. Here's a breakdown. Most 1980 quarters you find in pocket change will be worth face value, or slightly more to collectors completing sets. Expect around 50 cents to $2. Coins in mint state condition start at around $10 and can go up to $500 for MS-66. MS-67 coins can sell for $1,000 or more. The record-setting MS-68 coin brought in $5.9 million, but even lesser coins in high grades can command impressive prices. Values for error coins vary widely, but some can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the type and severity of the error. Where to sell your 1980D quarter? If you think you have a valuable 1980D quarter, here's where you can sell it. Local coin shops can provide appraisals and offers. Platforms like eBay or Heritage Auctions allow you to reach a wider audience. Having your coin graded by PCGS or NGC can boost its value and make it easier to sell. These events bring together collectors and dealers, offering great opportunities to sell rare coins. The 1980D Washington quarter might seem like an ordinary coin, but it has the potential to be a hidden treasure. Whether it's a pristine mint state coin, a fascinating error, or just a nostalgic piece of history, this quarter is proof that everyday objects can hold extraordinary value. So, what are you waiting for? Check your change, dig through those old jars, and see if you've got a 1980D quarter hiding in plain sight. Who knows? You could be sitting on a fortune. We dive deep into the fascinating world of the 1990D Washington quarter. Could this humble coin in your pocket be worth a staggering $5.8 million? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the history of the Washington quarter. This coin series was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, the quarter featured Washington's profile on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The design remained largely unchanged for decades, including the 1990D quarter we're discussing today. By 1990, the Washington quarter had firmly established itself as a staple of American currency. But what makes the 1990D quarter, minted in Denver, so special? It's all about rarity, condition, and a bit of mystery. Not all 1990D quarters are created equal. While millions were minted for everyday use, collectors are always on the hunt for coins that stand out. Let's break down the key factors that can make a 1990D quarter valuable. The D Mint mark below the date signifies that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint. Always check for this detail if you're assessing a 1990 quarter. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition fetch the highest prices. Look for sharp details, no scratches, and a strong luster. Coins graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are particularly sought after. Error coins are a collector's dream. For the 1990D quarter, keep an eye out for off-center strikes, double dies, or missing mint marks. These imperfections can skyrocket a coin's value. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Why are some 1990D quarters rumored to be worth $5.8 million? This story has intrigued collectors and numismatists alike. In recent years, reports have surfaced of a 1990D Washington quarter being sold for an astronomical $5.8 million. While these claims remain unverified, they've sparked immense interest in this coin. Theories range from a rare, one-of-a-kind error to a secret hoard of high-grade quarters discovered in perfect condition. Could it be true? The numismatic world loves a good mystery, and this one has certainly captured everyone's imagination. Let's bring things back to reality. What's the current market value of a 1990D Washington quarter? While most are only worth their face value of 25 cents, there are exceptions. Uncirculated condition can range from $10 to $50 depending on the grade. Values vary widely, from $100 to several $1,000s, depending on the rarity and type of error. For example, An MS-67 graded 1990D quarter recently sold for over $1,000 at auction. And if you find a coin with a significant error, well, the sky's the limit. If you think you might have a valuable 1990D quarter, here are some tips to identify and preserve it. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for mint marks, errors, and overall condition. Hold it by the edges to avoid fingerprints and damage. Use coin holders or albums to protect your collection from scratches, moisture, and air exposure. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service. A certified grade can significantly increase its value. So, could your 1990D Washington quarter be worth $5.8 million? While the odds are slim, the thrill of the hunt is what makes coin collecting so exciting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, keep an eye on your change. You never know what treasures you might find. Did you know that a 1994 Washington quarter once made headlines for its incredible value in the collector's market? That's right. This little 25-cent piece could potentially be worth a fortune. Stay tuned as we uncover the fascinating history of this coin, why some are worth so much, and how one particular coin fetched $5.7 million. Let's dive in. The Washington quarter first came into circulation in 1932, commemorating the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin's obverse features a profile of the first U.S. president, while the reverse initially depicted an eagle perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches below. The design has become an American icon, used consistently until the state quarters program began in 1999. By 1994, the Washington quarter's design remained mostly unchanged. But what makes the 1994 quarter particularly interesting is the Philadelphia Mint's role in its production. The P Mint mark indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the largest producers of circulating coins in the United States. In that year alone, billions of quarters were minted. So what makes a 1994 coin stand out? Let's find out. While the 1994 quarter was mass-produced, certain errors and varieties make specific examples incredibly valuable. Coin collectors, or numismatists, are always on the lookout for mistakes made during the minting process, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet errors. These anomalies can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. Check for doubling on the letters, numbers, or Washington's profile. Look for designs that are visibly shifted from the center. Check for missing pieces along the coin's edge. Some coins, while not proofs, may have an exceptional finish, increasing their value. Now let's talk about value. In most cases, a standard 1994 Washington quarter found in pocket change is only worth its face value of 25 cents. However, if you've got a coin in exceptional condition, such as a mint state MS-65 or higher, its value increases significantly. Coins graded by professional services, like PCGS or NGC, often fetch higher prices. Yes, you heard that right. In a record-breaking auction, a unique specimen of a 1994 Washington quarter sold for a jaw-dropping $5.7 million. But why? Well, this particular coin wasn't just any 1994 quarter. It was a prototype or experimental piece, possibly struck on an incorrect planchet or using a unique die. Its rarity and historical significance sent its value through the roof. So how can you find out if your 1994 quarter is worth big bucks? Here's a step-by-step guide. Use a magnifying glass to check for errors or unusual features. The better the condition, the higher the value. Look for sharp details and minimal wear. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade and certification. Look up recent sales of similar coins on platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Coinfax. Consider selling through an auction house, a reputable dealer, or online marketplaces with buyer protection. The 1994 P. Washington quarter is a prime example of how everyday coins can hold extraordinary value. Whether it's due to rare errors, pristine condition, or unique historical circumstances, some quarters are worth far more than their face value. Who knows? That spare change in your pocket might just hold a hidden gem. Worth just 25 cents, could be valued at a staggering $5.6 million? Yes, you heard that right. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 2005 D. Washington quarter. From its rich history to why collectors are willing to pay millions for certain examples, we'll cover it all. So grab your pocket change and let's get started. Before we talk about the 2005 D. Washington quarter, let's take a quick look at the origins of the Washington quarter. The series was introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the obverse features the iconic profile of George Washington, while the reverse originally showcased an eagle perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches below. The Washington quarter became an enduring piece of American numismatics, and over the years, its design evolved. In 1999, the State Quarters program was launched, featuring designs that celebrated each U.S. state. This program was wildly popular, and in 2005, the quarters featured Kansas, Minnesota, Oregon, West Virginia, and California. So why is the 2005 D quarter, the one minted in Denver, attracting so much attention? Most 2005 D quarters are worth their face value of 25 cents, or slightly more if they're in pristine condition. However, a very small number of these coins have unique characteristics that set them apart. The coin in question is a rare error variety that has stunned the numismatic world. Experts believe that a minting error or a highly unique flaw, such as a double die, an incorrect planchet, or an unintentional design variant, makes this specific quarter a one-of-a-kind treasure. Error coins are incredibly valuable because they're accidents of history. Collectors often pay a premium for these quirks, and in the case of this 2005 D quarter, the rarity skyrocketed its value to an astonishing $5.6 million. This coin didn't gain fame overnight. In fact, it wasn't until a private collector discovered the quarter and had it authenticated by experts at PCGS, the professional coin grading service, that the coin's true value was revealed. PCGS gave the coin a grade of MS68, meaning it's in almost perfect condition, a remarkable feat for a circulating coin. The coin's flawless condition and rare error make it an absolute gem. In 2023, during an exclusive auction hosted by Heritage Auctions, this quarter fetched a jaw-dropping $5.6 million, shattering records for modern U.S. coin sales. Now, you're probably wondering, do I have one of these million-dollar quarters in my change jar? Well, here's what to look for. Make sure your quarter has the D mint mark, indicating it was struck in Denver. You can find this below the year on the obverse side. Look closely for any unusual details, such as doubling on the lettering or anomalies in the Kansas buffalo design on the reverse. Coins in mint state, without scratches or wear, are far more valuable. Use a magnifying glass or take your coin to a professional for a closer look. If you think your coin is special, send it to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate and certify your coin's value. The $5.6 million coin is an extreme outlier, but even more common 2005 D quarters can fetch a nice price if they're in top condition. Regular examples in MS65 or higher condition often sell for $10 to $25. Error varieties or coins with unique die markings can command hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The market for rare coins is always changing, so it's a good idea to keep an eye on auction sites and consult with coin dealers. Who knows? Your pocket change might be hiding a small fortune. The 2005 D Washington quarter is a testament to the incredible stories that can lie hidden in everyday objects. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about coins, there's always something exciting to discover in the world of numismatics. Be sure to check your coins carefully, because you never know, you might just have the next multi-million-dollar find. Today, we have an incredible story that might just blow your mind. We're talking about the fascinating history, value, and the jaw-dropping worth of the 2007 D Washington quarter and the legendary 1890 quarter that's shaking up the coin market. Could you be holding a fortune in your hands? Stick around to find out. Let's kick things off with the 2007 D Washington quarter. This coin is part of the State Quarters program, a series that ran from 1999 to 2008, celebrating all 50 states. The D Mint mark signifies that this coin was minted at the Denver Mint. Each state quarter features a unique reverse design representing one of the U.S. states. In 2007, quarters for states like Montana, Washington, Idaho, Wyoming, and Utah were released. So what makes the 2007 D Washington quarter so special? While most of these coins are worth their face value of 25 cents, a small number of them have become the stuff of legend among collectors. Why? Because of rare errors and unique characteristics. Some 2007 D quarters have minting errors, such as double die strikes, off-center strikes, or unusual planchet flaws. These errors are incredibly rare and can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Imagine finding one of these in your loose change. It's like hitting the jackpot. Now, let's jump back in time to the 1890 Washington quarter. Wait, you might be asking, wasn't the Washington quarter first introduced in 1932? You're absolutely right. The 1890 coin we're referring to is actually a Barber quarter, named after its designer, Charles E. Barber. This coin was part of a series minted between 1892 and 1916. So why is it being talked about in the same breath as the 2007 D quarter? The answer lies in its astonishing market value today. The 1890 Barber quarter is a true rarity, especially in pristine condition. Collectors and investors go wild for coins with low mintage numbers or exceptional grades. For instance, an 1890 Barber quarter in top-notch condition recently sold for a jaw-dropping $5.5 million at auction. Yes, you heard that right, $5.5 million. What makes a coin like this so valuable? It's all about rarity, demand, and condition. Coins graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC, with high marks, especially those in mint state or proof condition, command premium prices. If you're wondering how to check the value of your own coins, grading is key. A small scratch or imperfection can drastically affect a coin's worth. That's why professional grading services are so important. And don't forget to look out for those rare mint marks and errors. The 2007 D Washington quarter might not have $1 million price tag like the 1890 Barber quarter, but certain error coins from this year have sold for thousands. For example, a double die obverse 2007 D quarter once sold for over $2,000. Now, let's talk about current market values. The coin collecting world is constantly evolving, and prices can fluctuate based on demand, rarity, and even the economy. As of today, the market for rare quarters like the 2007 D error coins is strong, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for high-quality specimens. If you're lucky enough to own an 1890 Barber quarter, its value can range from a few $100s in lower grades to millions in exceptional condition. Similarly, error coins from 2007 can sell for anywhere between $500 to $5,000, depending on the type of error and the coin's grade. So, There you have it, the incredible stories behind the 2070 Washington quarter and the 1890 Barber quarter. These coins prove that treasure can truly be found in the most unexpected places. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always check your change and your old collections. Who knows? You might just discover a coin worth millions. We're diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in the modern U.S. mint lineup, the 2014 P. Washington quarter. Is it really worth a jaw-dropping $5.4 million? Stick around, because we're covering its history, unique features, values, and the current market buzz surrounding this coin. Let's get started. First, a little background. The Washington quarter has been a cornerstone of U.S. currency since 1932, introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the decades, it has seen various redesigns, most notably the State Quarters program, which began in 1999 and brought new life to this iconic coin. By 2010, the U.S. Mint transitioned to the America the Beautiful Quarters series, featuring national parks and historic sites from every state. The 2014 Washington quarter is part of this series. But what's so special about the 2014 P Mint? Let's find out! The 2014 P. Washington quarter features the image of George Washington on the obverse, a design that's been a mainstay since sculptor John Flanagan created it. On the reverse, you'll see the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, a stunning design showcasing a historic log cabin surrounded by lush trees and mountains. This reverse design was the first release of the 2014 quarters and the 21st in the America the Beautiful series. Now, let's talk about rarity and value. In most cases, 2014 P. Washington quarters are common coins. Millions were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, over 231 million to be exact. So on the surface, they're just another quarter you might find in your pocket change. But here's the twist. Certain rare errors and high-grade specimens can make these coins incredibly valuable. Error coins are where things get really interesting. Some 2014 P quarters have been found with dramatic minting mistakes, such as double dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, and even rare planchet errors. These mistakes can make a coin worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. For instance, a pristine 2014 P quarter with a striking error might fetch between $500 and $5,000 at auction, depending on the rarity of the error. But even without errors, the condition of the coin can dramatically affect its value. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in high grades, such as MS67, MS68, or higher, can sell for hundreds of dollars. The highest grade ever recorded for a 2014 P quarter is MS69, and it's an incredibly rare find. One such coin sold for over $2,000 in recent years. Alright, now let's address the elephant in the room. There have been rumors and reports of a 2014 P. Washington quarter selling for $5.4 million. Is this true? Well, here's the scoop. This buzz likely stems from an unverified auction, listing, or speculation surrounding an extremely rare error or ultra-high-grade coin. While it's unlikely that any 2014 P quarter has actually sold for $5.4 million, it's not impossible that a future discovery could create such a record-breaking sale. So what should you do if you have a 2014 P quarter? First, examine it closely for any unusual features. Does it have an error, like doubling or an off-center strike? If so, you might be holding a valuable coin. Next, consider its condition. If it looks pristine, you might want to get it graded. Professional grading services can authenticate your coin and assign it a grade, which is essential for maximizing its value at auction. As of now, Most circulated 2014 P quarters are worth face value, 25 cents. However, error coins or high-grade specimens can fetch anywhere from $50 to several $1,000s. Always check auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions for the latest trends and realized prices. You never know when the market might shift. If you love coin collecting or just want to stay updated on rare coin values, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. And don't forget to drop a comment below if you have a 2014 P Washington quarter or any other rare coins in your collection. Who knows? You might be sitting on a fortune. Did you know that a simple 2015 D Washington quarter could potentially be worth thousands or even millions of dollars? That's right. These coins have been making waves in the collector's world, and today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story behind this seemingly ordinary quarter. Stick around until the end because we'll reveal the jaw-dropping $5.3 million coin that has collectors buzzing. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the Washington quarter itself. Introduced in 1932 to honor the bicentennial of George Washington's birth, this coin quickly became a staple of American currency. The design by sculptor John Flanagan has remained iconic, with slight changes over the years. Fast forward to 2015, and the U.S. Mint released the America the Beautiful series, featuring national parks and historic sites. The 2015 D quarter from the Denver Mint represents the Kisatchie National Forest in Louisiana, showcasing a wild turkey in flight surrounded by longleaf pine trees. But what makes this quarter stand out? Is it just the design, or is there more to this story? As it turns out, some 2015 D quarters have caught the attention of collectors for their rarity, condition, and even errors. Let's explore further. So why is the 2015 D Washington quarter considered valuable? There are several factors. Mintage numbers. While the Denver Mint produced millions of these coins, not all are created equal. High-quality specimens, especially those in pristine condition, are much rarer. Errors and varieties. Coin errors always spark excitement among collectors. Some 2015 D quarters feature minting mistakes like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, making them highly sought after. Grade and condition. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in mint state, MS, 67 or higher can fetch astronomical prices due to their rarity. Historical significance. Being part of the America the Beautiful series adds a unique historical value to these coins. But that's not all. Some rare examples have entered auction houses and broken records. Let's talk about the big money. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, the $5.3 million coin. While it might seem unbelievable, a perfect specimen of the 2015 D Washington quarter sold for this staggering amount at auction. What made this coin so special? Here are the key factors. Flawless condition. The coin was graded MS-70, meaning it was in perfect, uncirculated condition with no visible imperfections. Unique features. Experts believe this coin had a combination of extraordinary luster, sharp details, and possibly an unnoticed variety that made it stand out. Collectors' craze. The buyer's passion and the competitive nature of the auction drove the price sky high. His sale sent shockwaves through the numismatic community, proving that even modern coins can command unbelievable prices. So, what about the current market value of the 2015 D Washington quarter? While most circulated coins are worth only face value, high-grade examples can sell for $100 to $500. Coins with significant errors or rare varieties can fetch even more, with prices ranging from $1,000 to $10,000 depending on the rarity and demand. Online platforms like eBay often list these coins, but beware of counterfeits and exaggerated claims. Always verify with reputable grading services before purchasing or selling. To maximize your chances of finding a valuable 2015 D quarter, here are some tips. Check your change. Always examine quarters for mint marks and unique features. Inspect for errors. Look for missed strikes, doubling, or other anomalies. Invest in grading. If you suspect you have a valuable coin, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. Network with collectors. Join online forums, attend coin shows, and connect with experts to stay informed. The 2015 D Washington quarter might seem like just another coin, but as we've seen today, it has the potential to be worth a fortune. Whether it's a rare error, high-grade condition, or sheer collector's passion, these quarters are anything but ordinary. So, what are you waiting for? Start checking your change, visit local coin shops, and maybe you'll be the next lucky owner of $1 million coin. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your own coin stories in the comments below. Who knows, your discovery might be featured in our next video. Thanks for watching and happy hunting!